Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Craft and Share Show. Today is the 5th of September and I'm Debbie Moore, and it does feel a little bit like autumn, even in France. How is everybody? It can't believe it's Thursday. I said this every week, don't I? I can see that there's already loads of you on Facebook and also YouTube, so thank you for joining me. Tonight's show is a craft along. We are going to do a cupcake box. I've had quite a lot of people asking how to do that, so I thought, you know what? Christmas is around the corner, craft fates, church fates, why not have a go of showing people how to do a cupcake box? So we're going to do that in today's show. Now it is a craft along, which means that if you want to download it and craft along together, you will put the link to actually get the sheets that you can actually do, and we're going to do it together. However, if you just want to watch and then download it later, of course you can. Right, where shall I start? Oh my goodness, there's loads of you. I've got Anne Warren saying, evening Debbie and Dave from a miserable South Essex in the UK. More like winter than summer. Looking forward to tonight's show. Do you know what, Anne? Dave and I were talking about when does the summer finish? And it actually, he told me it finishes on the 21st of September and I did not know that. So it is still summer. There's a little bit of sunshine here in France. It's a bit cooler than last week, but it's still summer. And hopefully the weather will pick up a little bit where you are. Now, Dave's putting the links on everybody on YouTube and also Facebook. So check out the links for the download while I read all these gorgeous comments. I've got Mandy just joined us. I've got Carolyn. I have got Maureen, I've got Janet, I've got Marsha from sunny Arizona. There you go, sunny Arizona. So does that mean it's still summer with you, Marsha? I've got Phil just joined us. I've got Michelle from a sunny, humid Florida. I've got Jackie saying, good evening, Debbie and Dave. It's nice to be joining you both this evening. I've been looking forward to it. Oh, Jackie, well, thank you very much for joining us. And she's thought, I wish it was sunny here. I have also got Anita saying, hi Debbie and Dave, I'm still with you, but I've been busy with my new love. After being widowed for a year, I have met a wonderful man and I'm so happy and distracted. Well, Anita, I'm glad that you've joined us tonight. Well, congratulations, and I hope I inspire you to make loads and loads of projects on tonight's show. You picked the right night to join us. I have also got Mary just joined us as well, and I've got Jill just joined us. I've got Edith saying hello and congratulations. I've got Linda, I've got Heather, and Heather's put good evening all from a very wet Somerset. Hope you're all well. Hugs for those who need them. That is so true. I've got Pat, I've got Lucille saying, hi everybody, hugs from Paris. Bonjour Lucille, ça va? I have got another Anne, I've got Nikki, I've got Kaya, I've got Margaret, I've got Patricia from South Africa saying, Debbie, pray your hand is healing, feeling loads better. It actually is, however, I've got a very busy weekend. A lot of you know that I'm actually flying back to the UK over the weekend because I'm on Hobby Maker TV at 2 and 7, and Bella and I are on Sewing Street TV at 9 and 11, so very busy. And tonight is the first show that I'm doing it on my own, and I'm demonstrating loads, so we'll see how it goes. But thank you very much, Patricia. I do appreciate everybody's prayers and well wishes. And one thing I would say, because I know I'm my own worst enemy, if you ever hurt yourself, try to take it easy and not push through, because that's the problem with me. I'm like, oh, I'll be fine. But then it's taken what, maybe 3-4 weeks till it actually feels better. I've got Mary that's just joined us. I've got Stephen, I've got Jean saying good evening everybody from a dull and miserable Skegness. I have got Betty joined us as well, and she's basically saying exactly the same. So everybody seems to be having some rain. We did have rain here in France, but not a lot. And apparently it's going to be 24 degrees here tomorrow. So hopefully it will dry any of the wet. I have got, oh my goodness, loads more people joining us. I have also got Anita, I've got Marion, I've got Sarah, I've got Carol. She says, can anybody please tell me why the more I tidy the craft room, the less I can find things? That's because it's called an organised mess carol. Dave would say that my craft room is messy too, but I actually know where everything is. And he has just come in and heard me say that because he's been making the drinks here. But yes, I know exactly how you feel. Oh, a nice cup of coffee in my favourite mug. So this is one of my favourite mugs. It says, can you all see that? Have a fabulous day. There you go. And the reason I'm showing you that is I have some coasters that I'm giving away, and I've just realised I haven't done the like and share while I've been chatting. But not only do I have, I'm doing quite a few giveaways on tonight's show. I love these, they're gorgeous. Can you see these coasters? So I thought, you know what, let's give some coasters away and also give some vouchers away. So the giveaway, because yes, autumn is round the corner, we're just finalising a new autumn collection that's due out at the back end of this month. And my question is this: what theme do you use for your autumn cards? Do you do autumn cards? Is the question. Please like and share. Over on Facebook, don't forget to give me a like and share and comment. And it could be you like autumn leaves on there, it could be gnomes, it could be squirrels, it could be a fox, it could be an inspirational quote, it could be a Thanksgiving pumpkin, it might not be anything. I'm just curious to see what all you lovely crafters out there actually do in the autumn period. So over on Facebook, YouTube, please make sure you give me a like, and this is very important. I've had loads of comments from people saying the more they've liked the page, the more they're getting notifications and also seeing the posts that we're putting on. So don't forget, even on YouTube, you need to give me a like if you like what you see, and also you can actually subscribe by hitting that subscribe button to the channel. And don't forget, over on Facebook you have a little bell that you can do that. So let me know. We're going to actually give away some gift vouchers. We've got loads and loads of new products coming in. There's some coming this week and going out, but there's more coming in the next week or two, and you get to choose your prize basically. So you will get a gift voucher. So we'll pick two people, one over on YouTube and one on Facebook. Plus I'm giving more giveaways as well, and loads of things are happening. And you know, at the end of the show, we give everybody a prize as well. So it's all about inspiration, crafting fun, and some fun giveaways today. So let me know, what theme do you use for autumn cards? It might be nothing, but I'm just curious to see what everybody does. Okay, so where am I? I've got Iris saying hi. I've got Angela saying hi, Debbie and Dev and everybody. Hope you're all well. Just got back from hospital. Had an eye surgery today. Oh, Angela, just then relax. You can download your CraftAlong and do it when you feel a little bit better. I've got Cass just joined us. I've got Anne saying bonsoir, Debbie and Dave, an international crafting family from a very wet Portsmouth. Hugs and prayers to all who needs them. Bonsoir to you and everybody else. And for those people that don't know, that means good evening. I have been learning today. Dave and I have been doing our French lessons. As part of coming to France, we have to obviously learn how to speak French. And I keep going on into Spanish. So my teacher says, not only do I keep saying the words in English, when I try to say the words or read them, I read them with with a Spanish accent. So it's been a bit of a weird day. So, but at least I know how to say bonsoir. I have got Pauline as well. These weeks go fast. Good evening, Debbie and Dave and crafting family. Totally agree. I've got Anna joined us. I've got Margaret. I've got Carol. I've got Chris saying evening from a rain-soaked Plymouth. I hope everybody's well and happy, and hugs to those who need them. Thank you. Jean says hi. I've got Shadia just joined us saying thanks for the download. I have also got Teresa looking forward to tonight. I've got Lynn saying time flies when we watch things we love. Looking forward to what is in store tonight. Thank you, Lynn. And Pauline says she's already printed. I'm waiting and ready to go. I've got Julie joined us. I have got Denise. And Marcia says we're still having summer temperatures in Arizona. It's supposed to be 110 or so all week. Wow. And Jacqueline says, hi, how are you? I'm good, Jacqueline. I'm actually You know, when you have one of those days where you think, right, you're getting organised. A lot of you know I have bought, when I say I, Dave and I have bought a chateau. We bought it at the back end December last year, and it's been empty. We thought for 4 years, but it turns out it's been empty about 10 years. And there's so much to do. You know, there's loads of decorating, but there's also renovations to do. And trying to fit in doing renovations when you have to clear the rooms because everything's left. It's so full. And that's great that there's so much in the chateau and there's loads of treasures and it's loads of fun discovering things. But what do you do with it when you're trying to clear a room? And then there is, of course, we've had issues with our roof, which I'm very excited to say that we have got a builder or a roofer that's going to fix our roof in the next kind of few weeks, just before the rainy season comes. So I'm very excited about that, and trying to fit in learning French and also running a business and designing and having spare time is quite it's quite a juggling act, I would say. But today I thought, do you know what, I'm sorted, I'm ready for this weekend, unless something happens tomorrow. But do you know what, that's life. What is it called, what is the saying, Dave? C'est la vie or something like that? C'est la vie, there you go. So at the moment, I'm very well, thank you. I've got Claire just joined us as well. I have got Heba saying, hi, Debbie and Deb and fellow crafting family. Hope everybody is well this evening. Send hugs to anybody who needs them. I've got Julie, I've got Sarah, I've got Penny, bless you, says, hi, Debbie and Deb, hope you're both okay from a very horrible night in Newcastle upon Tyne. Oh, bless you. Tina and Harry have joined us. Barry has joined us. I've also got Sandra, I've got Carolyn, I've got Caroline. She says, not very well this week, not crafting at all, but still watching. Oh, Caroline, I'm sending loads of hugs and prayers and I hope you feel better soon. And Heba says, just had an eye test today and need stronger glasses, which I've got to collect in about 10 days time when they're ready. Heba, I think I need to go for a eye test as well. Barbara's joined us as well. Colin says, downloaded my crafting sheets, completed them this afternoon. Brilliant. I've got Jeanette just joined us from DM Delights, as well as Paula. And Anna says, love the display units you found with Bella. Oh, I had to think what you meant then. Sorry, Anna, I had a kind of mind blank. If you're wondering what Anna meant, was wondering, is we put a sneaky video on earlier in the week. Bella actually flew home on Monday and she came over to help me sort out the barn, because next year we are wanting to offer workshop retreats, basically, and so that is where the base, but the barn is full. And we found so many things in there, good things, and then a lot of things that we don't want, we're giving to charity, but then we've got loads of space to put them to one side. If you haven't seen it, you need to go over to Creating Our Dream Chateau on Facebook. On YouTube, we'll be sorting out a video very soon of what we're doing next, if you're wondering. Okay, I have got, Stephen says, been watching the Paralympics and seen it's been raining in Paris, yes. Today has been quite a bit of rain here. I've got Jacqueline, I've got Patricia, Pat, who's loving the coasters, and Julie says, Debbie, have the Arctic mystery boxes gone out yet? No, Julie. I did say they wouldn't be out to the middle of September, to the back end, because there's dyes in it, okay? So we have to wait until the dyes come over. I've got, Kay says, I don't usually make cards in autumn, but I do like the fall colours. Yes, you and me both. Oh, Sarah says, got all the weather in Wales. It's really bad, bless you. A lot of people don't do cards in autumns. Well, you might make birthday cards. You might just do Christmas cards. And I have got, Chris says, I use autumn trees and woodland because they're such pretty colours and the woodland animals are so cute. Yes. And I've got more people putting messages on. I've got Marsha likes leaves and pumpkins as well, and she loves the fall colours. We all love the fall colours, but it's what you use with them. What images do we have? But a lot of people are liking the foxes, which is good because that's what we've got in one of the new collections coming out. I've got Julie. She said, hi, Debbie and Debbie, fellow crafters from a very west south of England since last night. Wow. I've got Maureen says, I use anything I can put my hands to it. I do have some lovely autumn leaves I can add. Cheryl says she doesn't tend to do autumn themed cards but love the colours of autumn leaves. Tina's chosen a good one. She uses gnomes or autumn fairies. That's a good one as well. And so does Betty. I can see that actually not a lot of people do autumn cards. But then I've got lots of people that like squirrels and foxes and they love the colours. So I'll be able to give you a sneak look next week of a new collection. Sandra says, love using leaves and trees really. Anything that make me think of autumn as it's my favourite season. And Judy loves country animals from mice to deers. Okay, I've got so many messages coming through. So obviously, I'm just making sure I'm on time tonight because I've got loads to show you. I have got, where am I? I have got Mary just sent me, oh bless you, sent me 100 stars. Thank you for that. Mwah. Sending hugs and kisses to you and everybody else. I do appreciate any time and that sends me lovely messages and also the stars which will help me towards doing more demonstrations and also doing more lives. I've got Carol just joined us and I have got Elizabeth. Oh, bless you, Stephen. Just got over the anniversary of my wife's death, which was on the 2nd of September. I'm so sorry. First are so hard, Stephen. My thoughts and prayers are with you. I've got Valerie just joined us, saying, I hope you're all well despite the terrible weather. Mary says I keep freezing, so hopefully you can see where we are with everything. Can somebody put a message on YouTube for me because I seem to have been frozen a little bit over on YouTube. Oh, no, it's moving now. I've got Janet just joined us. There we go. It's now moving. Sorry about that. So there's loads of messages that I've missed. I've got Sharon that's just joined us as well. I have also got Susan. I've got Mary. Who says, I downloaded it and decided to cut it out and get glue in. All done now. I'm going to use it to not as a cupcake box, but as a holder for my grandson present. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I've got Karen just joined us as well. I have got Catherine says, good evening, everybody. I'm looking forward to tonight's show. I have also got Dee just joined us as well. And Karen says, I prefer to make suitable cards to the recipient, not necessarily an autumn theme. I've got Pat just joined us. And Pat, you're not late at all. And Tara loves using woodland animals, squirrels and leaves. And I've got, my goodness, there's loads of messages. I've got Michelle loves animals of fall colours as well. Anita says, have quite a lot of family birthdays in the autumn months for mixed ages for male and female and children and tend to stick to autumn colours, russets, yellows and oranges. So it's kind of nice. It's actually a mix. Some people make autumn cards, some people don't. And Sharon says, could you give a brief idea as how to put snow globes on a card? So Sharon, I'm trying to think what you mean. Do you mean the plastic snow globes or do you mean like one of these snow globes? So this one here was done by Nicola and she's put one of the snow globes and she's made, as you can see, one of those. Is that what you mean? And then I think this one was made by Lois and what she's done is created a shaped card. So tell me which one you mean, Sharon, hopefully I can help. Or do you not mean any of these snow globes and do you mean the plastic snow globes? Because there's so many different ways. Okay, right, let me put, I don't know where I got this from. Oh, I think it was up here. So where was I? So if you could answer me which one you mean. Susan says, I don't do autumn cards, may do after tonight. Oh my goodness, I've got so many messages coming through. Debbie says, hi Debbie and Dave, I make cards in the autumn. I like to use hedgehogs and owls. Also occasionally pumpkins. Thanks for all your inspiration as always. Oh bless you, thank you for that. Okay, I've got a Susan, and a Susan's just joined us as well. And Sharon has said, yes, one of those. Okay, so it was one of those. So there's two different, well, there's loads of different ways you can do it. I don't have all the samples with me. What I will do, Sharon, is next week, I'll hunt them all out and give you a whole, I'll show you loads of inspiration on it. And we are due to update our website with them. But essentially, you can actually you could stick it to a card, just literally stick it like that. You can create a shape card, and all you do is draw around it, okay? And then, can you see, you just score the top bit and stick it and you make a shape card. There's that one. Or what Nicola did, she actually created some steps. I don't know if you can see that. And then she put it on the back and then put extra elements on there. So hopefully that's given you some inspiration and you get some ideas from that. But what I will do is I'll show you more next week. Right, where was I? I've lost where I am. Okay, I've got Philippa just joined us. I've got Wendy who's saying that keeps freezing, that you might need to go over to YouTube, Mary. Janet says, I'm in a lot of pain with tennis elbow. Oh, Janet, take it easy. And Sandra says, a big thank you to Jessica for her help this week. I used up my points on my order and couldn't believe how many I had. Lovely surprise. See? Wasn't there a game show that was it? What was a game show? Points make prizes, Dev. Do you remember? Is it This Is Your... No. Who remembers that game show? Anyway, whatever the game show is, on our website we decided, I think it was about 3-4 years ago, that every time somebody purchased something, you get points, and it's an equivalent of 5%, okay? Which means as you buy things, okay, you'll automatically be given reward points. And when you go to buy something, there is actually a section in your out basket where it says, do you want to use your reward points? And sometimes you can actually, depending how many times you've actually bought or if you haven't used it, you'll get a lovely surprise like Elizabeth did. Okay, if you're not too sure how to do it, send us a private message and Jessica and I can send you some links. Okay, where am I? Jill says, Debbie, have you, the Alice in Wonderland match it, been sent out? Yes, Jill. So they all came in today, I think. They got stuck in Germany in customs, and I know Zoe and Jessica have been frankly getting them all the dies that any pre-orders that we've been waiting for, except for the latest two. The fairies, I'm just trying to think of the fairies, and the Alice in Wonderland dies have just gone out. Dee's just said, play your cards right. There you go. That might be the one. That was the game show. I have got Marion just joined us. I've got Dulcie saying, just got on here, the internet is playing. Well, I'm very glad you've actually joined us. Tracy says, I don't understand autumn cards, but the colours inspire me. But you don't necessarily have to send autumn cards, but because because you might have a birthday during the autumn period, you may want to put a squirrel on, or you may want to put an owl with some autumn colours. You don't necessarily have to send an autumn card. I was just curious. We have a new collection, which I'll tell you all about next week. Caroline has just mentioned the name Play Your Cards Right with Bruce Forsyth catchphrase. Oh, that's 2 games, isn't it? Catchphrase. Oh no, the catchphrase is play your cards right. Yes, sorry everybody, I'm confusing everybody. Shadia says, Debbie, question, do I use clear spray to seal a coaster or varnish? So, good question. And I'm actually going to be explaining what you use. If you actually, I'm just trying to think where my coasters are. Dave, in that box under there, there is a set of MDF coasters. Just that one on the side there, underneath the brown box. Yeah. Okay, I will explain Shadir because we're actually going to be using the product on today's show. So if you don't mind waiting a little bit. Okay, I have got, Heba says, I want to say a huge thank you to you, Debbie and Jessica, for emailing me the other day to let me know the vintage photo distress ink was back in stock. I have ordered some as well as pine needles and some of the new colours, including broken china distress inks, which I'm very excited to get and can't wait. That broken china distress ink for the first time once it comes in. You and your team, Debbie, are fabulously amazing and helpful. Oh, thank you for that. Heba, can I ask you to put that on as a, I think on Facebook you can get it as a review. That would be great. So if anybody would like to review Debbie Moore Designs, I'd really appreciate it. Because I think I said to you a couple of months ago, it looked like the company hadn't been doing anything for 3 years because I never asked anybody to review. And not everybody knows where you can review on Facebook. And so it looked like nobody had reviewed us for about 4 or 5 years. So whenever I can, I'm just asking if you would like to, please review if you have any comments about Debbie Moore Designs, my products, and anything that you've just said, the service that we provide as well. Because as you all know, when you're looking into a new company or a new supplier, you always look at reviews. And so I'm trying to get into the habit of reminding people to send me a review or say that we can use your comments and review. Right, okay. Sarah says, sorry, I didn't mean to send that face. I was moving my tablet. Does that mean you sent me a sad face? But do you know, Sarah, that if you sent me a sad face, you can then send me a happy face and it overrides that, apparently. So I'm told. Okay, I have got loads of messages. We're going to get started very quickly. I've got Anita says, autumn cards are perfect for Thanksgiving cards. That is so true. I've got, where am I with everything? I've got Patricia just joined us. She says, hi, Debbie was going to join, but got granddaughter coming over in a moment. We are in Guernsey visiting family. Looks like I'll catch up later. Well, enjoy your visit. I have got, Jessica says, my house phone just keeps ringing and annoying me. I told hubby I will grab the cord out of the wall, interrupting my show. Bless you. You do know, Shadir, you can watch me on catch up. You don't have to watch me live all the time. Where am I? I have got, Anita says I forgot to print the papers, so I'll just watch and download and make tomorrow. That is totally fine. I've got Teresa joined us. I've got Beverly. I'm going to go very quickly through everything. Sandra says, Debbie, never sure what to do with the baubles in some of your kits. Ideas will be helpful a lot. Baubles. I think you might mean the Christmas baubles. I'll put that on my list, Sandra, and show you some ideas in a couple of weeks. I've got Jane, I've got Lois, I've got Carmen joined us from Malta, says from a humid Malta. I've got Terry says, evening Debbie and Dave, how are you both? I'm in bed with a flu cold tonight, so I'll be able to jump and watch for a bit. Well, take care, Terry, and I hope you feel better very, very soon. I've got Colleen just joined us, I've got Sue, and where am I? I've got Sandra Spot. I remember the show, and thank you, Mary, for naming it for me as I couldn't remember. See, it's not just me. I've got Luke joined us saying late to the party, but happy Thursday, everybody. Hi, Luke. Thank you for joining us. I have also got Colleen. I have got Edgy joined us as well, saying happy, so happy I made it tonight. And then Sandra says, waiting for my PC man to contact me as my laptop packed up. So men may have lost a lot of things. Fingers crossed he can save it for me, or a lot of downloading to do. So actually, Sandra, you are the second person that's actually told me they've had issues as in with their computer, nothing to do with my programs or my downloads. And what I said to the previous lady was, if you find that something's happened to your computer, you've got an account And in your account, you'll be able to go back. This is on Debbie Moore Designs. If you buy the downloads on Debbie Moore Designs, you'll be able to go back and download them again. Okay, so they sit there. And if you have any questions or queries, you can always check with Jessica or myself. We'll get you sorted out. Okay, I've got Sharon just joined us. I think I've said hello to everybody. Oh, Mary says it never lets me do a review. I'll send you a link, Mary. Okay. And Edith, I do not know how you to review I'm not sure how you can do a review on YouTube. Okay. But what you could do is you can send me a little message in, either on email, or even put it on on YouTube. And what I can do is I can put the review. We put reviews on our website in the coming weeks and months as well. So if anybody wants to give me a review, I'm going to say yes. Right, okay, let's get started. So tonight's show, it is a craft along, which means we've got a picture of what we're going to do. It is a little cupcake box, and you can do it however you want it. As we heard earlier, one of our lovely ladies turned it into a gift box. So you can see there how it's done. So I'm going to show you how you get these sheets. You would have had 2 designs, but one of them you have to download twice. And because I knew I would run out of time, I've actually done one of them. So I'm going to be sharing how to get the top tips, how to cut that later on in the show. And the other one, it is, as you can see on there, you've got the one side. So we're going to explain how that's done. You've even got curtains and all kinds of things. Now, you don't have to do the craft along with me. You can actually just watch tonight's show. You can join the community and just ask different things. Okay. As in, you know, like we're just sharing now. And then you can do this in your own time after you've seen the show. You can watch it back tomorrow. There might be some of you that are watching on Catch Up Now. Hello, because this show is actually live tonight, but then it's available in a month's time, in a week, in a year's time. And the download will be on the website as well. Leslie says, I did the box last year and it's lovely. Well, that's great. And Marianne says, I download this but cannot open it. Marianne, you need to just double check, because obviously a lot of people... oh, where am I? Norma's basically put, I haven't been able to get on until now, it keeps on freezing. So you and Mary had the same problem. So Mary went out and came back in again. Going back to the download, Marianne, you need to actually close it down and go back into it, because as you know, a lot of people have already downloaded it. So there might be something, you might have to just download it again. It might be an issue on the download. It does happen. Okay, Elizabeth says, my granddaughter won her first children's agility competition with her dog. So using the dog match it to make her a card from the dog, from the dog range. She isn't 3 until November. Oh, that sounds brilliant. Okay, let's get started. Right, so tonight's show, as I said, it's a craft along, but we do have some products. We have some requests that we've got on today. We have got, a couple of new items, which I couldn't wait till next week. And then we're going to do the craft along. So we are going to get started with how it works, because I can see there's loads of you on tonight. So thank you ever so much for joining me. Now remember, this show, it is an interactive show. I'm trying to read on Facebook, YouTube, and then I'm going to be demonstrating and showing the products. We'll put the spiel up as we go through it. As I said, it's a demonstration and buying show, but you do not have to buy. And I say this all the time, if you want to buy, then that's fine. If you just want to just watch and chat, that's also fine. And don't forget, it's a craft along as well. However, if you do want to buy something, it's so easy. For example, the first item that we have tonight, we have got the magnetic sheets back in stock. So we have a set of 2 magnetic sheets. We'll put the information on the side. The first one is FB3260. And if you see on the side, you can see that it's magnetic sheets. You get 2 A4 sheets and it's $4.99. So if you want any of that, all you need to do is put in your comments FB3260. And they're great for storing your dies. They're great for actually using with your machines as well. But also they're great for just saving them in the file, and you can see what you want. So they're great, handy to have, and you get 2 sheets for $4.99. So that's like 4 sides, which is really good to put in your dies in. And then where am I? I have got the system. As I said, this is a live show now. Okay, so what will mean is as of tomorrow, the show will start to be processed. So if you order anything tonight, what will happen is tomorrow morning, the show will start to be processed, and emails will be going out from tomorrow till next week, and so on. And if you're watching on catch up, even if you order a month after the fact, if there's stock available, we will send you an email invoice. If you do not get it within a few days, please contact the office. Now, if you're brand new, you need to send me your email address and your postal address. That's how we can work out whereabouts in the world you are. And then we'll send out an email invoice. Now, when you get it, you'll be able to click on it and you can see what you've ordered. All tonight's products are already on the website, so if you want to have a look ahead, you can do that as well. But when you actually get your email invoice, you can click on it and you'll be able to pay by debit card, credit card, and you can even pay by PayPal. Our website is debbiemoredesigns.com, and if you don't get the order confirmation, please contact us because we should send it out within a few days. Our telephone number is 07553 457 168. Now, as you can imagine, some days we get really busy, and if you can't get through straight away, just leave a message and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. You can send us an email at info@debbiemoredesigns.com, or you can private messages at Debbie More Designs. Except for the latest couple of brand new pre-orders, everything has already been processed, so your order's on the way. We are a little bit behind with the admin because it's been a bit manic today trying to get everything out, so keep an eye out in the post for your order. Now, if you have any questions or queries, of course, please don't forget to contact us. Okay, let's get started. While I've just been reading all that, I can see that I've got Sam says I just make what autumn sheets up I have. And where am I? I have got Violet just joined us. And Sam says, I'm going to be busy making loads of these boxes to fill with sweets for my children and grandchildren. That's brilliant. You're going to love doing them. Where am I? I can see people have just ordered them. Michelle says, Phil, from my experience, if it is a trusted source, the .exe is common to open files. Okay, I've missed something. Okay, right. I will find that out in a second. I've got Dawn just joined. She says, good afternoon, everybody. Internet went down here, but back up, and I hope I haven't missed anything. Just about to start, Dawn, just in time. Don't forget it's a CraftAlong, and check out the link higher up in the actual feed of YouTube, and also with Facebook. If you just joined us, don't forget it's a CraftAlong, and the actual link for the papers is just at the bottom there. Right, okay. Oh wow, Colleen says, I've just come out of hospital. Is it download craft, etc.? Is it a CraftAlong? Yes, Colleen, and I hope you're okay. It's just at the bottom. Now remember, you can watch it in your own time, the show, and also you can do the cute little boxes, which we're going to do in the show. Do you have a paper distressing tool? Do I have a paper distressing tool? Now, are you on about, Jane, there's quite a lot of distressing tools out there. Are you on about like sandpaper, or are you on about a metal tool? So please let me know which one. We might have some sandpaper tools in. I'm not too sure about the metal tool. And Anna, bless you, thank you for those 100 stars. It will go towards doing more live shows and more demonstrations. Now, we've started off with FB3260 magnetic sheets. We always need them because, well, I suppose you only need them if you have dies, but they're quite handy to have and to keep for storage. So we have them back in stock at $4.99 for 2 A4 sheets, which means get 4 sides, and there they are now. I know it's not really a good photo. I need to get that photo, but essentially that's to show you the other side as well. So you're going to get 2 of those, okay, and they are magnetic sheets. And then, as you can see, it is FB3260. Susan says, is that okay, Debbie? Yes, I can see that. You can have 4 of those. So you will end up, can I just check, Susan, are you asking for 4 of FB3260, which means you will end up with 8 sheets? Or are you just wanting 4 sheets? So can you just clarify that for me? If you want that item 4 times, or if you're just wanting to have 4 sheets in total. Okay, the next item, it is very exciting because it's all about packaging, and people have been asking me for more and more bags and boxes. So we have got on today's show FB3261. It is adorable. It is our Christmas Gnomes Bags and Boxes digital download. I've got a picture for you. You are going to love it. Honestly, everybody, look at that. Okay, so if you are wanting, look at those. Let's point that way. I can't do it that way. There you go. You can see you're going to get 2 A4 boxes at the top. Then you're going to get 3 pillow boxes, and then you're going to get 2 different types of bags. They're just adorable. $3.99, okay? And that's our Christmas Gnomes Bags and Boxes digital download. So you're going to get all that. Now remember, the bags, the top part where the car is, that is a box. Have I got that one with me? Oh, let me show you this one. We'll take that back off a minute. So this is what it is. You can see it's a box. Obviously it's a different range, and then you can print it off different sizes. I mean, FB3261, we'll put that picture back up again. And then you have got, what else have you got on there? So then you've also got well, not this particular theme, but these are pillow boxes, okay? I will not be doing a demo on every one of these. You can check out our YouTube video. So there is the pillow box. I mean, these are dead expensive, everybody. Can you imagine if you did a craft fete all on packaging? Everybody would buy it. It's not just about cards at Christmas. Everybody wants matching packaging as well. $3.99. So that is the mini pillow boxes. And of course you can make them dead tiny as well for earrings. And then what else have we got? Bags. So this is a different theme, everybody. You don't get this particular bag, but you get gift bags. Okay, and I did show you a couple of weeks ago how to make gift bags. And that's those bottom 2 there. $3.99 for all those designs. You're not going to go wrong. So you're going to get 2 different types of what I call the A4 boxes. You get 3 different types of pillow boxes and 2 different types of bags. So enjoy. Right, okay, I have missed something. Oh, Colin, bless you, you've had a total knee replacement. Take it easy, please. We'll take that picture down now. And where am I? I've got, if I miss any messages, please just put it up again. I'm trying to juggle everything. So it really is a really fun collection, that one. And talking of fun collection, I don't know if some of you saw the show, was it last Saturday? I'm so lost my dates. Yes. Or was it Saturday before? Sharon Curtis did a show for me over on Hobby Maker, and she had this following kit on. It's sold out, and I've been asked whether we have any kits left. So I managed to find a handful. Not a lot, but I managed to find a handful. And this is FB3262. And I'm going to show you how to do it. Susan says, can you do money envelopes? Is a money envelope not just an envelope? A normal envelope? Or do you mean do it as a download, Susan? I'm a bit confused. Okay, and Jane, I'm going to say, or is it Jackie that's joined us that I can just see, and Jane over on YouTube? Mary says, I'm really being asked by friends for Christmas pillow boxes. They received the gifts from me last year. I love them now and want to send some of their gifts out in them for this year. Mary, I've got you sorted. That collection is just gorgeous. And just watch this space because I've got some more packaging on today's show. Where am I? Hebra's put, Debbie, I forgot to say thank you the other week, as I was really shocked that one of my cards, the Art Deco lady that I made you, was in the latest magazine. It was lovely to see people appreciating my cards, as I sadly had some awful comments in the past about my cards, which stopped me making cards for a while. But now I will not let anybody stop me making my own homemade cards. I now keep getting told by people I'm getting better and better. So it's really lovely to see other people appreciate and like the cards that I make these days. Oh, Heber, bless you. That is a lovely message. And do you know what? thank you everybody, okay, for sending me those birthday cards. You know, I do keep them and I do photograph them. What you have to appreciate is we're only a small business. We're only a small team. So you know my life at the moment is very manic, and I do get round to doing things, okay? And so I get so many cards, everybody, and so many messages, and we try to catch up with everything, okay? But just be patient. If you haven't seen yours yet, there's still more time. Okay, so where was I? Back to this kit, FB3262. So Sharon Curtis was on Hobby Maker a few weeks ago because I hurt my hand, and she was doing the shows and she did brilliantly. And this kit, no pun intended, flew out because it was an amazing price. And I've had a couple of people ask me if we have any stock left. The answer is I have a handful. I have, I think, maybe 20, maybe even less than 20. So if anybody wants it, we're keen to keep the same price. And essentially, it is, come back to the die, you get all these lovely designs, okay? So you can see that. You've got decoupage, you've got beautiful sentiments, gorgeous colours with the butterflies from oranges to pinks. You've also got what we call these card fronts, gorgeous colours. Obviously yours will not have the edge to edge, okay? And then also what we've got, there's more, it's not just that, oops. There is also more butterflies. Have I done this one? Yep. More butterflies, more toppers, more decoupage, okay, more backing papers, but then you get the die as well, and it comes with a forever code, $12.99. So you'll be able to use these dies again and again. And to be fair, you don't necessarily have to use these. You can just die cut it on normal card. It really is gorgeous. Shadia says those butterflies are the die for Debbie. That was one of the first I bought from you. They're gorgeous. So this is FB3262. It's a card making kit with a butterfly. First come, first serve. We are not going to be getting it back into stock once it's sold out. So if you want it, pop it into your comments. FB3262. Okay, where was I? Susan says, do it for Christmas money last year and I downloaded ordinary envelopes. Okay, that's fine. Jane says, I tried to comment on Facebook about autumn, but it keeps saying error, so I'm now on YouTube. I love your autumn gnomes from the Seasonal Gnomes collection. Thank you, Jane. I don't know what's going on with Facebook. A lot of people are having issues, but I'm just going to keep on going. Okay. Where am I? I'm trying to sort out where I am with messages. I've got Zoe just joined us as well. Hi, Zoe. Remember, this is FB3262. Lois has joined us. She's just come back. I've got Betsy just joined us, saying hi, Debbie and Dave, and all of our friends, sending lots of love and smiles for everybody from Betsy. Oh, do you know what, Betsy? I like that. Can you put the front camera on, please? I absolutely love that. I think I need to start using that catchphrase, sending lots of love and smiles. Now, the question is, when I said and smiles, did everybody smile as well? Yes, I'm in one of those moods. Okay, one thing I want to show you. I'm a bit nuts at the moment, everybody. Is if you are also printing on tissue, okay, you can die cut using, okay, look, if I can put the top camera on again, look at this. So you can die cut, and this is using tissue, okay. Actually, no, this one's rice paper. It's a little bit thicker. So it's showing you that you can die cut those, okay. And so this is FB3262. And then that brings me on to what Shadia was asking. Okay. So Shadia was asking, what can she seal? Coasters. So this is one of our coaster sets. It's just MDF. Okay, but anything will be used. You can use the same thing. Now, if I wanted to cover this all, oh, I could cut that out, couldn't I? Well, I could print this off smaller and that could go on there. That would make a lovely project. Or you can die cut all your butterflies out and just have loads of butterflies on. So now there's loads of different products out on the market, everybody, and everybody has different ones. I tend to use Magic Bond and Seal, which essentially is what you've seen me use before, and it's a bond and seal. Can you see that? So we have it available in gloss. It's now back into stock, $3.99, everybody. Okay, and essentially, if you have a look at this, the pink is the gloss one. I don't know if you can see that, but if you want the satin, obviously is a satin finish. I'm just trying to make sure that I haven't missed any messages. I have got Elizabeth saying, is this an old one? I'm sure I have this set. Yes, if you're talking about the butterflies, Elizabeth, it is an older set. It was on Hobby Maker TV a couple of weeks ago, Sharon Curtis, and she sold out. And we've just managed to find a few because I've had a couple of people asking if we have any stock. Oh, Shadia, bless you. You put, love Debbie, this is the reason I must watch your lives. Love you. Oh, bless you. Thank you for that. Karen's just joined us as well, and she said Bond and Seal is fab. And Mary said exactly the same. And Shadia says, got that too, we'll use that. Okay, so if you got that, Shadia, that is what you're going to use. Anna says, I like your Bond and Seal as I use it on coasters and my diamond art. So, if anybody's wanting this, you need to decide which one you want. Obviously, I tend to use the gloss because I like a little bit of shine. If you don't want the shine, use the satin. Okay, so it's FB3263 and it's only $3.99 for, I need my glasses. I think it's 150 mil. Yep, 150 mil. Okay, Karen says I have both, lol. What is the code for the free downloading CraftAlong? Betty, it's at the bottom. Can you see the link on Facebook? It's at the bottom. Dave's put it at the bottom there. And yes, Sharon, you can have the gloss, no problem. And yes, you can have the gloss. Colleen says, I bought this from you a while back, still not used it. Colleen, what are you doing? You can actually decorate things with it. You've got MDF, okay, you can use it with it. I mean, it really is a good one. I also tend to use it. I have used it with my paper crafting as well because it is a glue, but also you can actually cover it. So hopefully that answers your questions. First come, first serve, the stock is back in. I don't know how long I will be able to keep the gloss in because I honestly, I can't keep it in. Jessica's just told me she's got some more stock in. Heba says, I'll have to have a go at making some coasters at some point in the near future. I need to make the last few birthday cards for this year. No problem. And Mary says, I made some coasters with birds of feather prezzies. Use this. It's lovely. It is, isn't it? So FB3263, it is fabulous, everybody. It is our... Oh, something's happened to Facebook. I'm going to keep on going. Oh, it could be my tablet. So let me just give my tablet to Dave because it's gone. So I don't know if I'm still going on Facebook. Dave says I am. I am just going to just look at, yep, I apparently am. It was my tablet that went down, everybody. Sorry about that. Okay. So, right, so that is FB, where am I? FB3263. You need to make sure you put satin or gloss or both, whichever one you want, not a problem. Right, okay, so we're moving on. Oh, I have some exciting news. We have a brand new paper, or I should say card. So let me move this out the way. By the way, if anybody's after the coasters, we do have them in stock, so you can create your own coaster set. Right, okay, let's move this out the way. Look, it prints beautifully, by the way, everybody. So any of these designs are gorgeous. So the next item that I'm so excited about, which is hidden right under here, it is our brand new FB3264 silk card. Right, so can you, or you don't be able to see, I need to show you the difference between the two. So we're doing it on a promotion, 15 sheets. So normally you might have bought this, which is our printable sheets. If I just show you this, yes, you can have a set of coasters, Tara, no problem. Susan's put, sorry, predictive text is stupid. How much are the coasters, please? The coasters, Susan, are either $6.99 or $7.99, and what you get is literally you get your 6 coasters and you get your set, and then essentially what you do is you build it, because it comes flat, and you literally build it up like this, and you can paint it or you can decorate it with papers. But can you see what I'm doing? Getting your 2 tabs, putting those together like so, and fixing them in there, and it creates your coaster holder. But yes, they're great for gifts. There we go. And last one, like so. I love them. How easy was that? Then you can paint it. You can even put this on top if you want to seal it. And then these, you can put whatever you want on, you can paint them. So if you want a coaster set, just put coaster set. And I can see, Heather, yes, you can have one as well. So hopefully that answers the question to those that have been asking about it. So this next question is the exciting thing. So we have a new range, a new printable, and it's called a silk card. So essentially it is 250 GSM. And it's the card, if you ever bought any of my card kits, that is the card. So this here is the normal one. You can see it's matte, okay? The new one, it is silk. You get 15 sheets, and here's one that's printed. It looks, look at the shine on it. So it basically makes the colour pop. So that is new, FB3264, very exciting times, everybody, because people have been asking for this for probably about 2 years, and I haven't been able to do it. And honestly, you are going to love this when you get it, because it's 250 GSM. So when you do get it, it might feel a little bit different to the other card, but not that much. It's because it's coated, which is why it's called silk, because it feels very silky. Yes, you can have 2 lots of coaster sets, no problem. And Anne, you can as well. A lot of people. Oh, and Heba says it's $7.99. Pat, I don't know what I've missed, because you put OMG, I've dropped mine and shattered the screen. I think it's something maybe to do with a phone or a laptop. So this is FB3264. If you do want the normal printed kit, that is the same price, not printed kit, printed card, but that's a matte one. Okay, so this one here will still work, but it'll give a matte finish, and you can see it's a little bit of a difference in colour. Okay, Carol says, hi Debbie, can you spare tabs? Can you get spare tabs for coasters, as I bought some years ago, but the tabs aren't right? Yes, I can, Carol, but you'll need to tell me which ones you need. So private message me and we'll get you sorted, no problem. Okay, so I am now going to, so that was exciting, FB3264. I'm so excited about that new card coming. Well, actually, I think it's in already. So that is the new card that we do. And then the next one, now, people have been asking me about this. We launched this, I think, a couple of months ago, Create and Cherish 6, which I don't know where it is. Okay. And I'm going to show you some samples that Jeanette has actually done for me. So I don't think you've seen them, because it's been such a busy time. Elizabeth, you'll probably find that it will take, I know you're saying it won't take 250, it'll only take 215, but because this new product is coated, it feels thinner than 250 GSM. Yes, no problem, Marianne, you can have a coaster set, no problem. Right, okay, so we have FB3264. I want to show, we're going to have a look at this. People have been asking about this. This is the Create and Cherish Volume 6. And just to show you some samples. Okay. Jeanette has been busy and has been making some gorgeous samples. So, with Create and Cherish, if you've never heard of Create and Cherish, I don't know what's gone with the camera. It's gone a little bit funny. Let me just do that. So that'll sig. There we go. Create and Cherish is a range that actually was my mum's idea, everybody. When, as a lot of you know, I lost my mum 4 years ago, but when we were developing this range together, it was to make inspirational memory books, basically. And this is how it started. So there it is. So the idea is to actually get photos. You get old photos, new photos. Look, there's Dave and me, and my mum, and my sister when we got married. Okay, so this is how it started. It was my mum's idea, and we have developed loads and loads of ones over the last 4 years. Essentially, Create and Cherish 6 is ideas for men. It has loads. We're going to look at it in a second, okay? And what I want to do is show you some of these samples. So you can actually create calendars, okay? So there's the calendars that you can create. You've got them, because you can print off different sizes, everybody. We're going to have a look at this in a second. So this is a desktop calendar that you can actually put on there. And you can also, of course, do your notebooks, where you can just staple the inside. So this doesn't take long as well. So this is FB3265. It's $17.99. And you can do different themes of notebooks, and you can do recipe books as well. If you want the download of this is FB3266. It's the digital download, which is, as you can see on the FB3266, it's the digital download $14.99. And you can even create diaries and memory books, okay? You can have lots of fun with it. This is sewn. And the other thing that you can do is create this fabulous gift. So this is great for Christmas as well. Christmas is around the corner, so you can create this lovely diary. Well, not so much diary, it's calendar, so you can make notes. It can go on the desk, and it's using one of the techniques I showed you, I think it was about 2 months ago. But we're going to have a look at the collection now. So if you have any questions about that, please let me know. Tracy says, my printer takes 300 if it likes to, but it just loves throwing paper at me unprinted. That's for sure. Mary says, got all the Create and Cherish, make wonderful books and calendars. Thank you. So this is Create and Cherish Volume 6. As you can see, you click on it to continue, and it gives you a reason how it was in honour of Mum's memory, who unfortunately passed away 4 years ago. And my mother believed that to create books of memories of your love for your loved ones is a way to keep them close in your heart and cherished forever. So that's how the inspiration happens. So if you click into the collections, it shows you the themes. So we've got beer and hobbies, classic vehicles, cute, fishing and sailing, hobby gnomes, sports and hobby, steampunk Christmas, and trains and planes. Every collection has the same thing, everybody. So if you click into, say, for example, beer and hobbies, look, you can do a recipe book, you can do a daily diary, you can do a memory book, you can do a journal, you can do a notebook, you can do cut-ups. And all you need to do is click on one. So if we go into diary, and then look, you can choose, if you click on the calendar, the second one in, this is your calendar. So you can put this into your notebook. You can put it into your, you can print it off and shut water, make your own little desktop calendar. And to print this off, all you need to do is go to the top right hand side, and you will be able to see FB3266 is the digital download. If you want the USB key, it's FB3265. You can see what Dave's doing at the moment is showing you how you can change the sizes. Everybody can do this. At the moment it's set to default, but if I want to make it 50%, you change it and make it smaller. So you can make whatever size calendar you would like. I think Elizabeth says, making like crazy, ready for our church Christmas fair end of November. Need to make some of these. Now I tell you what will be really good, Elizabeth, make some notebooks, because you staple. It will literally take you, once you printed them off, okay, and you staple it together. If you close this down, I'm going to show you the notebook. If we go to close the tab at the top, and if we go to make close out of here, this is the diary, go back to notebook, there we go, And you can see we have got the wine one, for example, or the whichever one you want. So you can print that off, and then what you would then do is print the inside sheets. So we close that down and choose one of those. And what you would do is print that one side, turn it over and print the other side, and then you staple it all together. If you close that down, and then where am I? We close this down, go back to the main menu. We're going to choose a different collection, and we are going to choose, how about doing cute? Okay, these are great for gifts as well. So let's go back to notebook, and yet again we are going to click on the middle one. There you go. So my special journal, so you've got that option, so you've got the outside of it. Jeanette says notebooks take all of 5 minutes. Can you show us the cute collection? There you go, we're showing you it, Carol. So then you can make your notebooks, but if you come out of here and let's do a recipe book. So we want to make a recipe book. You've got the front cover and you've got the inside, okay? It's so adorable, everybody. So this is obviously a masculine theme. There is your recipe sheets. And then you close this down, okay? And go back to the daily diary. I love this. And I'll be showing you my diary in a second. So if you want to do want to print off calendars sheets, you can do calendars. If you click on that bottom middle one, there we go. So look at that, all done for you. There is no days of the week, so you can do this every year. For leap year, you can just put a little note on February, of course, okay? And as you keep going down it is an adorable collection. There's so much on here. But we're going to cancel this, okay? And we are going to have a look at where we're going to have a look. Close this down. We are going to look at, come out again, back to the main menu. There we go. So we are going to go to Steampunk Christmas. So as you can see, we have given you a Christmas collection, which is obviously a steampunk one. If you want to create a memory book, click on memory book. And then you can choose your pages and choose what you want to do. You've got all these different elements on here for you to use. Actually, if you go to cut-ups, we haven't been to cut-ups, showing you've got extra papers, you've got extra tabs, keep going to page 2. Every section has this whole layout. So hopefully that makes sense of what we've got on here. And I'm just going to show you a couple of pictures. If you come out of here, so remember that's FB3266, which is volume 6 download. So we're going to come out of here to go to the top camera. So I've showed you these, but remember, that is the masculine one. You can check out the website, okay? And there is, so simply back to back, glued back to back, where Jeanette on this one, she has done it this way and created individual ones, which is great for every month. They're the A5 ones I showed you. But remember, you can get this collection and you can buy a diary. This is my diary, everybody. Obviously, it's pink. So you can see my notes that I've got in there for June. So this is my diary. This is a sample one. Now, if you're thinking, well, I can't use these colours for the masculine collection, we have got these diaries in black, okay? So if you want it in black, put black diary. I think it's $10.99, okay? So you can get this in black if you want it, and you can actually decorate it. I've just used some tape to put on the edges, but they come like this, okay? Plain on the back and front, but we do have the black one in if anybody wants it. So that's FB3266, and that is the digital download of that. We had a couple of people asking how to create some of the books. Right, okay, so I'm going to keep on going because I'm very quickly, we're going to do our CraftAlong very, very soon. Another thing that people have been asking me is, when is the corner crescent die going to be in stock again? It is now in stock, and it is our FB3267. If you haven't got it, I would recommend you get it, okay? Because it's one of my favorite ones. I love squares anyway, but I love the fact you've got that crescent corner. It's normally $14.99, so you've got the different sizes that you can create, and you've got all the mats. Okay, it's really worth having if you haven't got that. Okay, it's FB3267 is the crescent corner die, and essentially you can do your mats, you can do your frames, you can also do shaped cards as well, and don't forget apertures. Yep, Edith, you can have a black diary, no problem. I know there's so many lovely things on tonight's show. This is FB3267, crescent corner, add it to your basket, $8.99. And talking about adding to your basket, we have a brand new mini match it, everybody. And it is coming out, so this is already in stock. This is FB3267, $8.99. If you'd like one, just put that down there. And then, where can I put this? Oh, there. This is a brand new one. So excited. It is mini match it foliage, and it's Christmas foliage, everybody. $7.99. First come, first serve with this. This is due to come back in. Will you be having the diary die back in? Elizabeth, it's already in stock. I think Jessica said she's got a few in stock. I will double check. I'm sure it's on in the website. But I will get Jessica to double check, and I will get back to you. If you want the die, it is in stock. So this it is. I'm just going to show you. Christmas foliage. It's the mini. I know everybody loves the Christmas foliage. This is a mini one. FB3268. So you are getting silver, gold, copper. You also get different greens, and you're going to get one die, obviously, but then you're going to get all those pieces. So you've got the pine cones, you've got the mistletoe, you've even got the lovely Christmas foliage. This is one that you will use. Oh, Karen says it's showing out of stock on the website. Karen, is that the download, not the die? Dave will check for me while I talk through this. But thank you for that. FB3268. Okay, it should be the mini match it foliage die set with crafting sheets, and it should be saying in stock because this is coming in later this month. It's a pre-order, okay, but first come first serve because I know it's going to come in. Yes, Sandra, this is brand new. It has not been out. It is our mini match it foliage Christmas die. So it's smaller. You know, our normal die set, let me just show you. I've seen it somewhere. The normal die set is like huge compared to that. I'm just trying to see what I've done with it. Oh, never mind. Oh, by the way, Dave says it is in stock. Whoever said it isn't, okay, it is. But there's no picture. I need to sort that out. So, this one here is the everyday. There is a Christmas one that size, but just to show you the difference in the sizes of the dies, okay? Sandra says, I love the mini matchets. I have them all. Well, you haven't got this one. And Elizabeth says, could I have the diary die? Of course you can. Okay, I will get it sorted out. So this is FB3268. First, oh, Karen said the diary die is showing out of stock. I'm sure we have one left or two left. I'll double check, Elizabeth, for you. Okay, I'm not too sure when that is going to come back into stock. Okay, right. Okay, so that's FB3268. And then what we're going to do is we are going to go and talk about, we're going to do our CraftAlong now. Okay, so if you haven't already done it, the CraftAlong is from, it's on the bottom link. We'll put the front camera on a second. And we're going to talk about the CraftAlong before I run out of time. So FB3268 was the last one. We're now going to do the CraftAlong. We'll put the picture on. Now remember, this is, you can do this in your own time. You don't need to do it when we CraftAlong together. I'm just showing you how to put it together. Hi Nicola, she says, hello all. Sorry I'm very late. Just recovered from turning 50 yesterday and my surprise birthday party. Happy birthday for yesterday, Nicola. So we are doing our CraftAlong now. That you can see, or I should say that way, is what you're going to be able to create. These are adorable cupcake boxes, that's what we've called them. However, you can put whatever you want in there. I want to share with you some top tips on how to get the best out of them. Now for the windows, you can leave them blank or you can use acetate. We do have acetate in stock. I think it's 10 sheets for $4.99. So if anybody wants acetate, it's worth having some. But I'm going to talk to you about what we're going to do. Now the link is in the feed on YouTube. You need to go further up, and it's at the bottom on Facebook. So you actually have, okay, three different sheets there. Well, two different sheets. One of them, it tells you, look, we'll put the top camera on. It does tell you print two, because one's one side, one is the other. And then you need this one, which gives everything up. So what I'm going to do is you can put messages on. I am going to show you how easy it is to actually get it all cut out. So I've done one, but we're going to come back to that. I'm going to show you, where's my glasses? Somewhere under all this is my glasses. There we go. I'm going to show you how easy it is to do this. Now, this is a download, and it is using Christmas Wishes collection, which we won't have time to look at it in total, but we do have put it back into stock for the first time in 4 years for the download. So my top tip when it comes to this is get a paper trimmer and just cut out all the straight lines. Can you see what I'm doing? Using a paper trimmer. You can use scissors. Everybody does it differently. I thank you, Betsy, for the stars. I really do appreciate them. They'll help me towards do more demonstrations and lives. So as you can see, all I'm doing, I always do this. It just is a quick way of cutting any straight lines. So then what I then do is get scissors. Now, you have got certain areas. So what I always recommend you do is somewhere under here. My desk was tidy. You might have got the small scissors last month. So what I'm doing is just simply going round it all and cutting off the angles. And you do have lots of elements, everybody, on your sheets. You won't need them all. I always give you more. And what I recommend you do is you cut everything out first, like so. So I'm using a large scissors for the areas that you can see, and all I'm doing is following the design round. And this is a box that once you've done one size, you'll be able to print it off different sizes, and you can create different size boxes. So as you can see what I'm doing, there is my box cut out. So you need this twice for basically both sides. Now all I'm doing on today's show is show you how to put it together. I'm not going to show you how to decorate it. I don't need to show you that. But what I need to do is show you how easy it is to decorate it. And then once you've actually cut it out, you've got two areas. You've got this bit and this bit. This bit is the handle, everybody. So all I do is use my paper trimmer, where to start and where to stop. It doesn't matter if you leave a little bit of the design, or as you said, the hashed area. And then what I do is I use a smaller pair of scissors and just cut like round it. You can cut it, you can use a knife if you want to. I tend to cut them out like so. It's entirely up to you. Now the other top tip is to use, can you see I've left a little white. You can use a pen, you can use inks, whatever you want to do that. Okay. And then you've got broken lines. So just to repeat, and then this bit, you can do it individually, but I want to show you a top tip, okay? A top tip, if you find it too fiddly, so for example, I found this fiddly and I broke this. Can you see that? Now because I'm putting acetate on there, my top tip is to essentially cut it all out and then stick it on the acetate. So all I'm doing is going all the way there and then doing exactly the same. There isn't a right or wrong way, there is your way. So all I'm doing, everybody, is going, because I'm going to stick it on top of my acetate, so nobody will ever know that it isn't attached. So I'm just going to do that. I use my paper trimmer. Now the paper trimmers are great because you can see where you're going. So can you see I've cut it all out like so. So I'm just, this bit here, I've got a little bit of holly that I don't want to cut out. There we go. So I've cut that out. So you could, if you want to, leave it in, but then it becomes fiddly. And then what I'm going to do, everybody, is now that I'm up to this point, I'm just going to do this with a small scissors, because what I'm going to do is position that on top. So there's always way around things if you find things a little bit fiddly. You can use knife, you can be precise. People do it different ways. Nobody's going to tell that this is not attached, because if you think about it, it's quite thin. So this is one of my top tips of doing it like this. Now, if you have any questions, please just put them in the feed and I'll try to answer them. But essentially, I've just shared with you how you can cut, or you can actually try to cut it out within it, okay? So the next thing, oops, I've just realized I've left this in. You need to cut both these out, everybody. So you need to make sure you cut it out. Now, I've printed directly onto card. You can print onto paper and then you can actually back it if you haven't actually printed onto card, and then cut it all out. Patricia says, brilliant idea with the window. Oh, I do have them now and again. You know, you want to make your life easier. You don't want to make it harder. Right, okay, so you can see what I've done. And then the next thing is scoring. So you can use, I tend to use this green one. This is a set of 3 that we have. They're all different sizes. Whichever size bowl tool you're going to use to score the broken lines, make sure you use the same size for everything. So I'm going to put that on there and score. Okay, and then I'm going to score everywhere it tells me. So in the crafting world, everybody, broken lines mean scoring. So essentially, make sure it's nice and straight. I am scoring everywhere it tells me to create this fun, cute box. Once you've done one and get the idea, you'll be doing these all the time. And especially if you make cookies, or if you do want to put sweets in or presents, it really is a fun one. And we don't just do it in this range. So I've just scored everything on here. Now there is a little bit here, can you see, hashed area just here. That definitely needs to come out. Okay, because this is how your box is closed. So use your paper trimmer. Okay, so I'm putting this on here and going like so, and it's very important that you do this tab. And then hold this out. Now remember, you can use a knife with a blade to cut out the window if you want to, like Kiba's just suggested. However, there isn't a wrong way, it's just your way. Make your life easier. So you can see that I've just then cut out that tab. So there's one side. Just to show you one more time, I tend to simply just line up on the paper trimmer. I use my paper trimmer so many times, everybody. Okay, and then do the same, move it along, press down and go there. And all I'm doing is then using the small scissors. I always have small scissors for the smaller areas, and then I have the little ends for the other one. And then I'm going to repeat the score lines. So you can see how this is coming together. Shalia says, I was just about to say it will be easier for me with a craft knife. Yes, of course you can use a craft knife. You know, but not everybody likes using a craft knife, so that's why I've done it with the scissors. And then all I'm doing is scoring where it tells you. Please, when you score in a box, it's very important that you burnish the areas with a bone folder. What that does is it helps it stand into place. So what I'm doing is I'm just simply folding them down into place once I've scored them. So I'm just checking I have done all the areas. There we go. So what I've got, oh, forgot one in the middle. So then what I'm doing, everybody, I've now cut, I have scored. You got your bone folder, and we do have them in stock if you haven't got them. And simply you are folding over your tabs. Burnishing is when you do this, which means you are essentially, a bit of coffee. You are essentially is going back and forward, and you are breaking the fibers of your box. So it's very important that you fold, score, burnish, bring back, forward, burnish. And then with regard to your, got some papers there. Now, a couple of things to tell you. If you, looks like I need to get a new blade for my paper trimmer. If you have any white around the edge and you don't want to show that, you can rub Distress ink round. It's quite handy to have the main colours, I should say. Or you can use felt tips to get rid of that area. Now, remember, I showed you can stick that on top, but what you need is your acetate. So here's my acetate, and all I'm doing is leaving a little bit of an area. So I am just going to cut, I think. And this is the beauty with this acetate that we stock. You can use your paper trimmer to cut your acetate. So I just want to make sure I leave, don't need it's a bit too much. There we go. So this is going to go on here, and I've got my two. So this is going to stick on here like so. So I've got an acetate. You can even make a shaker. You can do a shaker card window if you want to. And then I've got two of those. So there's my other one. Right. Now, how you stick this into place, you can use your 3-in-1 glue, or you can use red liner tape, whatever you find easier. There isn't there isn't a wrong way. God bless you, Kim. She says, I totally forgot. I will have to catch up on later. Don't forget to download your free papers. So, going back to this, everybody, I need to burnish, and then we're going to stick all this together. And it's very easy. So you need to burnish it, and it will help it stand up. Okay. So you can now see how this is going to stick there. And, oops, I forgot one bit. You literally open this up and line this up like so. So somewhere under here is my 3-in-1. Dee says, I will be going through all my DM collections, bringing out boxes and bags tomorrow, including this one. Good idea. Okay. Especially at Christmas. If anybody does fates, can you imagine having these gorgeous boxes on your stall, whether it's raising money for charity or for yourself? Okay, we give you permission to make them. So this is what I've done on there. And then what I'm doing is round my window. You can use, of course, you can use tape. So I'm going to put that on there, like so. And then on this one, I'm going to do the same. So this one, you can see, I've cut that bit off. Okay, so all I'm doing is I'm going to put a little blob. Be careful with the glue, okay, that you don't put too much on. You don't want it to go everywhere. So this is going on here, like so. So this is creating this. And what I will do, Once it's dried, I will stick that one on top of there. And nobody's going to know that I didn't stick those out. And don't forget, you have got, look at the picture, you have got shutters if you want to put shutters on as well. And now what I'm going to do on here is now we're going to put this all together. So then this bit goes onto here. So you need to fold this over, put your glue on. Don't forget you can use red liner tape. So I'm just going to put that on there. I tend to do the sides first to make sure they all line up like that. And then what I'm doing is pressing down, because this goes flat. So you can sell them flat. A lot of people have them like that. Okay, and then this goes in that way. And because I've burnished it, that goes like so. So what I tend to do is put a bit of glue on there. Could you use vellum with snow for the windows too? Of course. You can even use acetate for the windows with snow, or even better, I think we've got a few left in stock. If you use a white pen, gel pen, that Bella showed you how to use last week, you can put that on to create snow. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Right, so look. Make sure it's straight. Let me make sure it's straight. There we go. Pop that in. Love this, Debbie. Stunning box, has not yet been decorated yet. So I haven't decorated it, but you can see that you got all these extras, everybody. So just to show you, this goes like so. But these need to be together, and it goes in like so. And then you do the same like that. Let's put this in there. So there is my box. Okay. Obviously I need to put my window in, which I will, but showing you how to do this. And then the other thing to let you know, if you want the shop front, okay, so you have got this, everybody. So just very quickly, you've got curtains, you've got tabs, you've got all these elements on here. Okay. And then if I just show you how to attach this, let me just put my lid on my glue. If you don't use your 3-in-1 glue, always put the lid on top, everybody. And just very quickly, I'm just going to go around this. Now this is the top, the canopy of your shop, basically. Essentially, the box is like a little shop or a little house. And as you can see from the picture, you've got these scallop tabs. You can cut round it. I'm just doing it very rough, everybody. You can chop it off if you don't want it. You could put lace on it if you want to. You can go to town. There's so many different possibilities with this lovely range. And we will put where this range is from. This is Christmas Wishes. So you can see I've done that. And then what I'm doing is there is a score line, and this is very important. There's 2 score lines. So you need to make sure you score this one first. So I'm going to score down there, lift it up, and then score the next one. And the idea behind it, everybody, you might not be able to see on that picture, is this, can you see, it goes like this. And this fits on here. So what you do is you put the glue on one side. Okay, so the glue goes on one side. There we go. Just on one side. And the reason being is you need to be able to open the box. So this goes like this. Put it in the middle, because you put the tabs in. Okay, so there is my box. So when I open it, I undo the tabs like so, and I open my box. That's how you do it. So I'm not going to spend time, everybody, decorating it with some more glitters and things like that. You can do it, okay? This bit, just simply stick it onto there. But look at that, we'll put the big picture up in front so you can see it. Dave, if you can move the picture though, I've already done that. And just says, beautiful Debbie, what a lovely box. You can put chocolates into it as well. Yes, you can. So we'll put the full picture on of the one that you've just taken down, bigger. So you can see how that's done. You've also got all these extra elements on. You can put curtains on. Obviously you've got tabs to put the actual shutters on if you want. We'll show you on the picture in a second. There. So you can see, there you go, the curtains go on the inside. You've got so much you can do with it, okay? So have a go with that. Karen says, had to switch to YouTube as Facebook has stopped me commented and saying it's going to prevent spam. That is really weird. I don't know what's going on with Facebook, but as long as you can watch it, that is brilliant. So this collection, we'll just take that off. If you like this collection and want more of it, we have put it onto the website, okay? It is called Christmas Wishes, and it hasn't been available as a download before. So we have got, there is over 1,000 printable elements, and just to show you some of the designs, okay, you can see it is a full collection with some really fun characters that you've got. The USB key is $12.99. However, if you want the download, we've done it as a promotion. It is so cute. You can put treats in it for Christmas, and don't forget you've got all the packaging. $7.99 for the download if you want it, everybody. He says, oh, even jelly babies and licorice. I love licorice. It's one of my favourites. Was just in case you thought I was being rude and not chatting. Well, Karen, thank you for joining us over there. And Jane had trouble with Facebook too. So that is this collection, everybody. And just the last item, because people have been asking me about packaging for the last few days. We've put a brand new penguin packaging on, which is the last item, which is FB3271. We'll show you the picture. And look, you have got on this one square boxes. You've also got pillow boxes, and you've got bags. Julie says, watch on Facebook. It's been so annoying as I've had to keep going out and in. I can't see comments as you're saying them. Oh, that's really weird, Julie. I'm sorry everybody's had issues, but hopefully you're still with me and have been inspired to have a go. So this is Party Penguin. So we've got the packaging on today's show. You know you're going to love this collection. So this is brand new. Don't all go away because I've got loads of gifts that I want to share, because today is all about gifts. Carol says, lovely gift for a little one. Yes, it is, isn't it? And don't forget, you can actually, if you've got an A3 printer, you can make bigger boxes as well. I don't know what I've done with that box. So you can make this in different sizes. Shadi says, sorry you guys are having issues with Facebook, but she hasn't got any issues. Mary says, wonderful night, you never disappoint. Thank you. Well, don't go away, Mary, because I've got loads more things to tell you about before we sign out, okay? So that one was Party Penguins bags and boxes, which is FB3271. If anybody wants any acetate, it's $4.99 a pack. Okay, it's worth having. We've got it if anybody wants any. And also just to let you know of a couple of things. We're going to pick some winners on Facebook and YouTube, and then I'm going to pick some random people as well. So Dave will need to write down these random names, because if I just give this back to him, oh, he's got a notepad. Right, okay. So drum roll, please. So the first winner of the like and share is on YouTube, Susan Provis. Well done, Susan Provis. Please make sure you private message me your contact details. Another drum roll, please. The winner for Facebook is Marion Brennan. Congratulations. You have won a gift voucher as well. So the pair of you have won gift vouchers, but don't go away. I've got some more winners, but before I do that, I just want to remind people, if you want to order, you can anytime. Just make sure you put the comment, like for example, that last one is FB3271, and I can see loads of you have ordered the Penguins bags and boxes. This is an interactive demonstration, buying a demonstration show. Tonight's a craft along, and I've lost it again. I showed you how to create these cute little boxes, which are brilliant. Whether you're doing it for yourself or doing a gift boxes to sell, you can do that with these boxes that I've designed. Okay. Now, remember, if you bought anything, okay, your email invoice will be sent to you tomorrow. So if you've not used this system before, please make sure you private message me your email address and your postal address. Now, tomorrow you will get an email with a payment link. You can click on it. You can pay by debit card, credit card, and PayPal. If you want to have any queries on it, you want to delete something or add to it, you can. And you can also give us a call on 07553 457 168. Send us an email at info@debbiemoredesigns.com, or you can private message us at Debbie More Designs. So that's how the system works. Okay, we've got 2 winners, and now I'm going to pick some people for winning. I have got some fabulous coasters that I'm going to give away. Are we ready? I'm closing my eyes. There. So the winner that we've got is Anita Kilford. Congratulations, Anita. I'm sending you a coaster. So there's one. I've got some more. Let's see if I can do YouTube. And I don't have a touch screen, so I have to just go down it and close my eyes and then stop. And the person that I'm going to send another gift to is Sharon Mansfield. Congratulations, Sharon. You have won another coaster. Well, not another. You won a coaster. And then we'll pick another one. Let's just close my eyes and stop. And then I have got Karen Boland. Congratulations, Karen. You have got a coaster. So, doesn't stop there. Got some more gifts for everybody. Yes, there's loads of gifts happening tonight. So I hope you've enjoyed the show, okay? I want to say thank you for joining me. And as a little thank you, I want to give everybody a present. This is a treasure hunt. I know last week we had some issues. Hopefully this week there will not be any issues. But don't forget that it's a special one from lunchtime tomorrow. It'll be loaded up. How it works, everybody, it is a gift that only people watching on YouTube or Facebook can get, okay? Because this is not advertised anywhere else as shown. So how it works is you need to remember 2 things. Today's date, which is the 5th of September, and the discount code FBPACK for packaging 24. I know, I come up with weird names, but there you go. And then what you need to do is from lunchtime tomorrow, nip over to my website, which is debbiemoredesigns.com. Go to printable downloads section. Well, actually go into products first, then find the printable downloads, and then find the members downloads. You all automatically are a member. There's no catch. It's totally free. And that means there's a section specifically for you to find your little gift. Now you find the gift that has the date on. It will have a price on, but as soon as you put it into your basket and put the discount code FBPACK24, it tells you on the left-hand side, do you have a discount code? Pop that in and it'll go free. I suppose there is a little catch. What I'd like you to do is download it, enjoy it, and make something with it. Whether it's making a card or a project for your neighbour, a key worker, for charity, for whatever you want, just to enjoy the collection and basically pass on the creativity and the love. It was inspired by my grandfather who passed a few years ago, and to me these treasure hunts started in lockdown, and we'll be doing them every Thursday to give you some inspiration over the weekend. So it's something from me to you, well basically for my whole team, to say thank you for your continued support, but please pass on your creativity. So I'm going to sign off, but before I do, I need to remind you that I'm actually flying to the UK at the weekend because I am on Hobby Maker TV, yay, and also on Sewing Street TV. So I'm actually on Hobby Maker, or is it first? No, Sewing Street first. So we have a little banner to remind us that hopefully the time's there we go. So you can see there that Bella and I are actually going to be on Hobby Maker TV. No, we're not. Sewing Street TV. It's been a long day. At 9 AM and 11 AM. We have got new fabric ranges coming out Poppy Dreams and Shabby Chic Owls coming out for you. And you can watch it on YouTube on Sky 670 and Freeview 73 or Virgin 754. And then in the afternoon, because it's going to be a busy day, in the afternoon, it'll be just me, and I have actually got two shows. I have got at 2 p.m, I've got Fairy Enchantment, and I have got loads of brand new products showing you if you want some can't even speak the word, enchantment. Or you can join me at 7 p.m. for Christmas. And of course, Christmas in Wonderland is our adaptation. Eve Lewis Carroll wrote the famous story Alice in Wonderland at Christmas. And then I'm flying back here on the Monday, and we're back here in Debbie Moore Designs Craft Studios here at Chateau Chaumet. Yes, a busy weekend. We'll take that banner back down. So it just means that I'm going to finish off now and say thank you very much for joining me tonight. I hope I've inspired you. For those people feeling down, I hope I've made you feel a little bit happier. I love that motto that we started off this morning, sending love and smiles to everybody. So take care, stay safe, God bless you all. Mwah! Lots of happy crafting from me and our team here in France and also in Darlington. So I hope to see you very, very soon. But don't forget to join me on Hobby Maker TV and also on Sewing Street TV at the weekend.